Welcome everyone to an epic showdown between Artisan as the Tomb Kings against Biblington as the Beastmen. This match took place on Battle for Itzel with an amazingly close finish. So over here in the front line with the Beastmen, we're going to be in 5 units of the Goreherds, including here the Blackhorn Ravagers. Very nice with their rowdy ability, giving them perfect vigour and that increased leadership. Flying high in the sky, we'll have 2 units of the Harpies, and in the back, the nice cavalry here from the Sons of Goros, with those lovely magic attacks, and also supported by 3 units of the Razor Gore Herds, with lots of armor piercing. Over on the right-hand side, we are going to have 2 normal units of Centaurs, and flying high in the sky, the Lord choice today is Malagor the Dark Omen. He will be having the Arcane Conduit, Flock of Doom, Enfeebling Foe, the Wild Heart, and Bestial Surge. The last unit here today is going to be the Destroyers of Drakwold with the anti-large and poison melee attacks. For the Tomb Kings, we're going to have 4 units of the Skeleton Horsemen, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. And here in the front line, very elite here with 5 units of Tomb Guards. For them here with the Halberds for the anti-large and armor piercing, and the very nice Kepler Guards here in the front line. They will be having that brilliant regeneration, magical attacks, and anti-infantry. Here in the middle, we are having the Chosen of the Gods, the Yushapti Great Bows, very nice armor piercing and shield breaking. And we are going to be having the Lord choice today, which is Arkan the Black. He will have the Tomb Blade of Arkin for those summons, the Staff of Nagash, the Liber Mortis, Doom and Darkness, with also Spirit Leech. And for the second cast of the day, we'll have the Leechy Priest of Nekahara, who will have the Scrolls of Mighty Incantations, Incantation of Protection, and the Restless Dead. Now, the last unit today is going to be the fantastic Hero Titan, which is rarely seen here in the multiplayer scene, but with quite a few bound spells with Spirit Leech and Shem's Burning Gaze, and also having the ability Spirit Conduit. So, a fantastic build here from both sides. Let's hop into it. So coming forward here, we'll skip it on just a little bit, but we can see some shots going into the sky here, up against the Harpies from those Yushapti Great Bows, the Chosen of the Gods, really trying to remove all of the micro here away from the Beastmen. We're going to be fighting in the front line here, really getting hit hard here is the Skeleton Horsemen, whilst they fight up against the Centaurs. Centaurs have 35 armor, up against the 20 here for the Skeleton Horsemen, better stats as well overall. Really like Centaurs here for the Beastmen. Over in the middle, we are going to be having the anti-large armor-piercing Tomb Guard, fighting with the Kepler Guard in the front line up against the Goreherds, charging down here with the armor-piercing Razor Goreherds as well, flying high in the sky. Fighting on the top here as well is going to be the Skeleton Horse Archers, which we do have 2 units of the Goreherds with shields, including the Blackhorn Ravagers, fighting with the Son of Goros here to remove the Skeleton Horsemen. Here in the middle, it looks like we are going to be getting summons in the front line here of these Skeleton Warriors. The Liber Mortis going down for that 40% physical resistance and leadership increase. Flock of Doom, though, doing beautifully up against the Tomb Guard and all of the big characters here in the pocket. Winning the right-hand side here is going to be the Beastmen. They're going to be absolutely destroying all of the cheap Skeleton Horsemen. And now they're going to be moving on to the Elite Infantry. Anti-large and armor-piercing, perfect to deal here with the Centaurs, but moving in is going to be the Destroyers of Drakwold. They're going to be fighting here up against the Tomb Guard Halberds, and in the front, just about holding, alongside Arkan the Black on foot. Looks like Staff of Nagash is going to be aiding with that mana increase, but he's going to be fighting here up against all the Goreherds. Goreherds are starting to lose in the middle pocket as well, but a lot of the cavalry here and the Blackhorn Ravagers are starting to come around the flanks with the extra Goreherds to now try and see if they can get in and shut down the Chosen of the Gods. In the back, we do actually have some Harpies still online and some more Harpies in the tree, so they could really shut down the Chosen of the Gods here. Chosen of the Gods really need to target down the Centaurs with throwing axes, so they'll do loads of damage here up against the Hero Titan. An Overcaster Flock of Doom in the pocket, doing some brilliant damage here up against all these very large entities. The Elite Tomb Guard Halberds as well, really trying to aid the front line here alongside Arkan the Black. They're really getting in with that Hero Titan here as well. Lots of armor piercing, fire damage, and magic attack. 62 melee attack is absolutely no joke. So Malagor is going to be flying high in the sky. Spirit Leech going down on him for the Plentiful. Nothing really here to stop him either. As we can see here in the pocket, we do actually have all units of Harpies fighting up against the Chosen of the Gods. Now, it looks like here we do have the Scrolls of Mighty Incantation for that increased mana. Really trying to get as many Winds of Magic as possible, get as many Spirit Leeches here on Malagor as we can. He's going to be down to 1,175 HP already. You've got to be a little bit careful there with him, flying him too close. in the front. There looks like the Kepler Guard alongside the Tomb Guard Halberds going to be fighting here up against the Razor Gores and the Gore Herds. They're going to be just about holding, but for how long, though, is the question. As we can see here, looks like the Summon of Ushapti have come through here from the realm of Ushapti, so fantastic stuff. All that healing has gone down, but more Spirit Leeches on Malagor. He's going to be down to 900 health, and it's really going to be struggling. Very healthy here is Arkan the Black, and that's pretty much going to keep balance of power here slightly in the favour of the Tomb Kings, I might add. So they're going to be fighting here very hard to try and get rid of the mass onslaught waves of Beastmen. Looks like here, wavering is going to be the Sons of Goros. Broken are the Centaurs as well, fighting here up against the Chosen of the Gods. They do have fear, so the ability there just to give them that negative to leadership. Fighting on the right-hand side here, we can see other broken units here fighting up against the Kepler Guard. But it looks like we're going to be losing that summon there of Ushapti. They're not slow, but they do have very low melee attack, but they can certainly deal with infantry there with those big hits. Coming back on the Centaurs, maybe try and see here if they can remove the Chosen of the Gods once and for all. Going to be 4 models left. They are going to be dying over time. Leadership is not going to be their best friend, but they are going to stabilize just about. Looks like here the Harpies are going in. Another Flock of Doom going down as well. Fantastic. Just a normal one this time. But as we can see here, struggling slightly is going to be Arkan the Black. The Son of Goros here with a nice armor piercing. Fighting up against him. He does have 90 armor and on foot, but he has been surrounded here. As we can see, getting hit from all sides. Lots of armor piercing damage going up against him, and his splash damage is not that plentiful. In the pocket, though, we still have the caster, who's going to be using the Scroll of Mighty Incantations, really trying to keep that mana nice and high. Looks like here Malagor has been broken once and for all. 119 health left for him. Lots of Spirit Leeches going down him just to make sure that he does go off the edge of the battlefield. Throwing axes, though, absolutely smashing into the flank of the Hero Titan, and he is going to be struggling. Down to 3,700 HP. There is truckloads of armor piercing coming from these throwing axes. A summon of the Skeleton Warriors coming into aid up against Arkan the Black with these Blackhorn Ravagers. These can just keep going all battle thanks to increased leadership, and also their perfect vigor, meaning that they're going to get not only increased leaderships, but really no negatives there for fighting for long durations of time. The only thing that is really going to affect them here is that consistent damage over time, and also, as you can see there, the Lord fleeing. Lots of throwing axes here, really smashing into the Hero Titan, and considering they have 93 speed, there's pretty much going to be nothing here that can catch them from the Tomb King Rostra. Over on the right-hand side, we can see 4 shattered units here from the Beastmen. Starting to look a little bit dire. 3 more in the backside as well. We do actually get the Blackhorn Ravagers back here. They are just about going to be holding on. 0 leadership. I'm so surprised they're back there. But more throwing axes coming into the flank of the Hero Titan. 2,000 health left for him. They're just chucking off loads of damage here from him. Brilliant stuff there. In the middle, we can see the Tomb Guard Halberds fighting up against the Destroyers of Drakwold. It looks like leadership problems there, and the overall damage is going to remove them. So it looks like we just have the 3 units left. We have the nice Leechy Priest of Nekahara. We have the Arkan and the Hero Titan. They're going to be fighting here in the middle. 700 damage there. Oh no, it looks like down to 400. So much damage coming off here from the Hero Titan. 250 left. Is he going to stabilize? It doesn't look like it. Negative 13 leadership is going to cause him to crumble very quickly. Looks like here we are going to chase off the Blackhorn Ravagers. Now we're going to go after the Destroyers of Drakwold. It all depends though. Looks like we've run out some ammunition here for the Centaur throwing axes. We're also going to be running out from the second unit as well. So it's all going to come down to melee. Is he going to survive there? 8 leadership? No, he's gone down. That's such a shame there to see. The Hero Titan will fall, but he has certainly performed very well. A very nice summon here coming in from Artisan and the Tomb Kings. We are going to get some more Skeleton Warriors to really aid with this pocket here. As we can see, though, still coming up on that leadership. 9 leadership could be enough for the Blackhorn Ravagers to come back into the pocket. Still fighting is going to be the Destroyers of Drakwold. They have been broken. We do actually have fear from Arkan the Black, so it's going to be a negative 8 leadership. That could really aid here towards the end of the battle. Balance of power is still in the Tomb King's favour, considering just how damaged Arkan is. Staff of Nagash really helping with those abilities and increased mana. But coming back in is the dangerous Blackhorn Ravagers. They are very good there on their melee stats. And they are going to be fighting here up against the Leechy Nekahara and also up against Arkan the Black. We can see the Skeleton Warriors are coming in with some cycle charging here. Fantastic from Biblington, and the Centaur throwing axes getting the maximum there from their charge bonus. Really getting them in and doing them with much damage up against Arkan as possible. As we can see here, the Skeleton Warriors trying to cleave the Blackhorn Ravagers. They've shattered. Fantastic work. Looks like we have consistent cycle charging here up against Arkan the Black. 350 HP left for him. Do we have negative 30 leadership? He's going to be dying here very quickly if we're not careful. It looks like he's going to be going down here very, very quickly. 36. No, he's died, so that is going to be negative on the leadership as well. Negative 16 as he has fallen. Will be negative 10 from the rest here, so that's not really going to benefit them. It looks like the Skeleton Warriors have gone down. No more summons as Arkin is dead, and it is just going to be the Leechy Priest. And for the second time now in the battle, balance of power is going to be in the favour of the Beastmen. They're going to be fighting here in the middle up against the Leechy Priest. I don't think he has any sort of mana here that can aid him in this fight. His stats are not particularly brilliant at 25 and 30. But it looks like here he is going to go down to leadership. And a fantastic game here from both sides. Excellent work there from Artisan Tech Priest West. And what a build he came in with. That Hero Titan was so fun to see. But Ark and the Black got 1,566. 220 here for the Leechy Priest of Nekahara with 714, 661, 876, and 503 for the Tomb Guard Halberds, as well as 129 kills, 1,200 from the Kepra Guard. We've got 71 kills, 810 for the Hero Titan. A little bit surprised there, I was expecting a little bit more damage from them, but 1,370 from the Chosen of the Gods. 226, 194 with 160, and 195 from the Skeleton Horseman. Really well played to Biblington. What a fantastic end there to that game with 12 kills, 1,080 damage value from Malagor. All those Spirit Leeches really just dragging them down there at the end. But 280 for the Gore Herds with 540, 430 and 480. With the ROR getting 50 kills, 1,250, just showing how good the Blackhorn Ravagers really are. 61 kills, 626 damage value for the Destroyers of Drakwold, with the Centaurs here 690 and 788. The Sons of Goros with the 1,800, really nice from them. Armor piercing and magic damage, really, really nice. When you are going to be using those physical protection spells, they will just punch straight through it. Throwing axes 1.3 and 1,450, excellent from those two units. They are really, really good. Some of my favourite units here are the fantastic Centaurs from the Beastmen. 560, 176 here from the Harpies, and the armor piercing Razor Gore Herds with 236, 336, and 285. What an excellent game here between these two guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Drop a comment down below about what you thought about the battle as well. And if you are brand new here, maybe think about subscribing. It would really help me on towards my target. If you are also new here, drop down into the description where you can find a link to my Discord. Feel free to join there, where you can see all of the awesome people in my community so far. You can also see all of the single player, multiplayer, tournaments, and leagues that are currently going on. Try and get involved as much as you possibly can, and hopefully I can see you here on the screen as well. Other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you during the next video or live stream.